My Work the Winter experience was good because at the end of last night's service, or close to it, we, all the youth leaders and staff, got in a circle around the room, and if we needed to pray with someone, then we could get up and go to them, and they'd pray with us. And I just think I got closer to God like I do every year I come here.
Caitlin, can you tell me a little bit about how you think this weekend affected the youth group as a whole?
Well, I think as a whole we had a lot of bonding time, so we grew closer together as a youth group. And then we also got to go to sacred spaces, which is where we got to have quiet time with just us and God, and I felt like it really built my relationship with Him a lot stronger. And it was a lot of fun.
So this year at Warmth the Winter, as a whole, we got a lot closer. We had a lot more bonding time during our free time. And as me, as an individual, I feel more closer to God and more confident about my faith and where God is going to lead me in my future.
What was the most important lesson that you learned this week?
The most important lesson I learned is sometimes you have to stop what you're doing and take time just for you and God to get that one-on-one time that you need.
I enjoyed about Warmth the Winter, about being close to God and being with family or being with friends, and it was a really good experience, and I hope if you hadn't gone, I hope you do go.
I love the worship services and sacred spaces. Was very nice, and I love the theme this year, Be Still and Know That I Am God, because we all need to do that.
Something I liked about Warmth and Winter this year was sacred spaces, because it nearly doubled in size from last year. And my favorite one was probably one where they had this blanket and they were talking about how to wrap it around you and pretend that it was Jesus' arms around you and His love around you. And so that was my favorite part about sacred spaces. And then the music this year I really liked, because it was like a complete contrast from last year's music, and it was nice and slow, and I knew a couple of the songs. So it was a great experience, and I can't wait to have it again next year.
What I liked about Warmth and Winter this year was everyone was friendly here, and we all were kind of friends, and it was a really good worship service that we got a great experience from.
Class that I went to. I think a lot of the stories that she shared with us was from her heart and was very meaningful, and it meant a lot. And I also enjoyed the people who came up and spoke.
What I liked about Warmth and Winter this year was sacred spaces and going stop hunger now, because we got to help a lot of people who were hungry.
Yeah, you actually fed, you made enough meals for 20,000 meals in 2 hours' time is what the conference did. So that was a great job that y'all helped with.
warmth and winter, I've had a really good time just pausing and listening to God and like what He has to tell us, and being able to be with Him this weekend has made my weekend a whole lot better. And being able to meet all new people from other youth groups and being able to hang out with the youth group has been amazing.
What's up, guys? We're here at Warmth and Winter 2014. It's been great so far. Just grown a lot closer with God, learning new things about Him, being more productive in our each and everyday life. It's real great. It's a good experience. Hopefully we'll get a lot more people to come next year. We look forward to seeing you.
My favorite thing about this weekend is getting closer with the youth and closer with God.
Alright. My Warmth and Winter experience has been great so far. I love praising and worshiping with other kids my age.
I enjoyed the silence.
Warmth and Winter has been a great experience for me, just to see the children bond. It's been so heartwarming for me, and to see the camaraderie between those guys and just the fun that they're having, loving God right now. It's just been a great experience.
Two, one.